Hi everyone, welcome back to World of Mike the Partwork Wrangler, and today we've got issue number 5, a build the 1989 Batmobile. Now just to let you know, the videos are now moving to a Saturday for this build, so there will be a short delay after this issue until we get the next pack. Then from the next pack they'll be coming out every Saturday on the channel. So on this one, fairly quick easy issue. As you can see, we're just doing the turbine engine number 1, and it's back to the front of the build. So yeah, a nice quick easy issue to do here today. So let's put my manual up there. The first part we're going to need is this part, 5.3, is your turbine rear shaft. Okay, so we're going to get that down here. We're going to get ourselves that's 5.5, which is your turbine housing rear plate, and then this is the shaft. So as you can see, it's got like a D notch on it. And what's going to happen is, you can see there's various sort of like holes here with like a sort of raised bit here, and we're going to turn that over and pop that towards this side. It looks as if you've got 2 points here. You've got a circle part, and then obviously the bit without the circle part, we're just going to pop that through there, and then as you can see, that locks it onto the back plate there, so it can't fall through. Next, we're going to get 3 different types of the fans. Now the fans come in different sizes. As you can see, you've got a big, a sort of medium, although it looks quite the same, and then a smaller one. Okay, so we're going to work with the biggest of the two. I'm just going to measure that. Looks near enough the same to me, so we're going to get that put through as well. It looks as if it wants the flat side first. Just looking for a little notch there. There's not one yet, but as you can see, it does go through a Pacific way because it's got that flat part on it. Next, we're going to get the smaller one, which I assume is that one, and that's going to go again through the back. And you see this little line here, that's gonna connect into, there's a little pin part there, and that's like a little key notch for it. So as you can see, you've got the big one, the small. Okay, so once we've got the 2 fans on, what we're then going to do is get the next section, which is this little part here. This is 5.1, and that's your turbine housing rear cover. Now as you can see, it's got some detailing on the edge here, and then we've got various pin posts and 4 screw holes. We're going to put it so that this side is facing onwards, and as you can see, you'll see that there's little dentation parts there. So I can't see what I want, which is that part there. You see we've got like a little hooking mechanism that's going to feed into that gap, so that's how you know it's sort of directional with that. So as you can see, if we just rotate that slightly, that should, looks as if that's all it wants us to put in. So looks pretty snug to me. Seems to be, oh, look at that, wow. Oh, cool. So as you can see, the idea is that these little nodule bits fit into that hole. Okay, so that's that part there done. Lovely. So now that we've got that part into position, what we now need to do is to secure them with some D screws. So we'll get the D screw next. And then you see we've got 1, 2 and 3 holes. So that's where we're going to put the first screw. That's the first one. And then we'll get another screw. Now you will notice that this will keep sliding until there's something on there, because it will, I imagine, turn on something. So next we're going to get our next D screw, load it up onto the screwdriver, and then secure that through that hole there. Don't you just love it when you get nice, quick, easy issue? So yeah, now in issue 6, 7 and 8, it looks as if there's a bit of the chassis, but I could be wrong. So yeah, I'm quite intrigued as to what that plate section is. So Yeah, I mean, they've got to give it to us soon because we need to start assembling onto it. And that's the third one in. So as you can see, that's all secured now. And we're ready to put the next stage on to that section. So once we've done that, we now need to put this part here, which is 5/4. This is 5/4, as you can see, very lovely detailed part. And 5/4 is your turbine housing front cover. And we're going to put it so that this raised section is towards that side. And what's going to happen is, whoops, it's going to fall through again. And that's just going to feed through there and connect so that you've got the rounded semicircular bits holding through that post there. Okay, so as you can see, it will all click into position like so. I just want to double check, yeah, there is a few pinholes here which need to marry up onto them pins. Okay, so the pins will hold that into position. So as you can see, you click that, give that a hard click, and the pin should come through the hole there. So finally, we've got this little part here before we put these, we get these little parts here on, which we'll do in a minute, but this is the final fan. And what's going to happen is that's going to go through this part here again. That's going to slot onto there like so. Wouldn't that have been nice if it was metal, but I suppose it can't be, because if it's going to be rotating like that, I suppose it can't really have it like that yet. Now this ain't secured in with nothing at the moment, because we're going to turn that up onto, yeah, that side there. Now it's up to you if you want to put a little bit of glue onto these to hold them in, but these are 5/7, okay? And as you can see, these are turbine casing rear pipes. So you've got two little pins, and they're going to face into these little holes here. I mean, you shouldn't really need glue, but it's entirely up to you. As you can see, they hold in quite well. And then we'll get the other one, which is this little part here. That's going to go into that section like that. Wow. What a fantastic issue. Now obviously, as I said, this will fall out because obviously it's only held through the centre. There's nothing attaching it yet, but maybe what will happen is issue 6 we may go back to the back of the build, and then we might get something issue 7 probably to go on to there. But yeah, that's issue 5 done. Really enjoyed that. Nice, quick, easy issue, and as you can see, something will turn this, I reckon. Wow, okay, cool. So let's move that to one side. As you can see, this is our final result here. So that's what we've done so far. And you can see here that it fits into near enough where the cone section is, you know, that little cone bit. It basically sits behind that. So this will be your engine bay. And I imagine something will lift up and shut down on that, because it'd be nice to see like the engine work. But yeah, without every build, you'll always start the engine very early on. So yeah, as I say, if you want to see what's coming up in issue 6, just check your online account, because that will show you what parts are coming up. Remember, we start these builds all differently, so you might have got your issue 6 before me, and someone might be all just starting theirs and they're still on issue 1. We all start at different times, so yeah, just if you want to see what's coming up, check your online account, and then just zoom in on the photo. It should show you the parts up close, but I'm pretty sure 7 or 8 is a bit of chassis. I can't remember what order it's in, but it does definitely look like a bit of chassis. So as I said, there will be a short delay now while we wait for the next pack to come. Normally it takes about a week and a half sometimes, because it just depends on when when they have their collections booked for Yodel to come and pick them up, because they group all the parcels together and then Yodel come and pick them up. So coming up tomorrow night, we have a little bit of a surprise for you. So I'll show you that coming up tomorrow. Thank you very much for watching. As always, if you're new here, thanks for joining the channel. If you're not and you'd like to subscribe to the channel, then hit the big red subscribe button. That's totally free of charge. You can also tap the notification bell. That gives you a notification as and when I upload on the channel. And as always, please remember to like, share and subscribe on the way out. and we'll see you for Batman issue number 6 coming in February. Bye bye for now.